Amid an entertainment industry that never sleeps, where camera spotlights race to find a new sensation every second, one name has once again become the talk of the world without ever stepping onto a grand stage or making any announcement. Kim Taehyung, better known as V of BTS, has proven yet again that true charisma does not always emerge from noise and spectacle, but from a calm that carries meaning. These days, while many artists rush to fill their schedules with concerts and promotions, Taehyung has chosen silence. And it is precisely from that silence that ARMY's love around the world has grown again, deeper than ever before. Taehyung's decision to postpone his solo concert in Korea ahead of BTS's major tour initially raised questions. The industry was ready, the big stage was waiting, and the world knew that a single appearance by him would instantly become a national event. Yet Taehyung said no. Not with drama, not with lengthy explanations, but with a composed attitude that reflected the maturity of an artist who knows exactly when to move forward and when to wait. Over time, this decision came to be praised as one of the smartest and most humble moves ever made by a global star. Korean media highlighted how Taehyung consciously chose not to divert public attention away from BTS. At a moment when national excitement was building for the legendary group's return, he placed togetherness above personal ambition. For ARMY, this attitude was nothing new. Taehyung has long been known as someone who prioritizes meaning over instant popularity. But seeing him once again make a quiet sacrifice to protect BTS's image and unity made many fans admit that they fell in love with him all over again. Interestingly, the impact of this decision reached far beyond Korea. ARMY in the United States and Japan, two of BTS's largest fan bases, showed even stronger loyalty. On social media, American fans referred to Taehyung as the quiet genius, an artist who does not need to prove anything because his presence alone is powerful. They saw his attitude as a reflection of values rarely found in the Western entertainment industry: patience, self-restraint, and respect for one's teammates. Meanwhile, Japanese ARMY responded to Taehyung's choice in a way that felt distinctly their own: calm, respectful, and deeply reflective. Many Japanese fans said that Taehyung's way of waiting for the right moment resonated strongly with their philosophy of finding beauty in patience. Quite a few even remarked that because Taehyung did not appear, his presence felt even stronger. He became a figure to be longed for, rather than an idol who appears non-stop without pause. Taehyung's down-to-earth image grew even stronger when moments from his vacation in Hawaii with the Wooga Squad became a hot topic. Far from stage lights and packed schedules, Taehyung was seen enjoying simple moments, walking casually, laughing with close friends, and taking in nature without any effort to perform or stand out. For American ARMY who happened to be there, seeing Taehyung in person was surprisingly delightful in the best possible way. Several American fans shared stories of how Taehyung remained friendly and humble, even in situations untouched by cameras. There was no forced distance, no cold superstar aura. What they felt instead was the calm of someone truly comfortable being himself. Many said it was in those moments that they truly understood why Taehyung is so deeply loved. He is not just an idol on screen, but a warm human being in real life. This grounded attitude is not something manufactured. From the beginning of his career, Taehyung has been known as a BTS member who is deeply sensitive to his surroundings. He notices small details, values silence, and understands that not everything needs to be announced to the world. In an entertainment industry that often demands constant exposure, Taehyung's choice to hold back feels almost revolutionary. Korean music analysts have described Taehyung's approach as a form of exceptionally high emotional intelligence. He understands that an artist's value is not measured by how often they appear, but by how strong the impact is each time they do. By postponing his concert and choosing to focus on preparing a global, cinematic-scale project, Taehyung showed that he is not interested in small victories. He is building something bigger, something worthy of the world's patience. ARMY across countries clearly received this message. In the United States, Japan, and throughout Europe, many fans expressed that they did not feel abandoned by Taehyung's silence. On the contrary, they felt invited to trust. Supportive hashtags began to trend, proving that the bond between Taehyung and his fans does not rely solely on physical presence, but on trust built over many years. What makes this story even more touching is how all of these achievements and grand strategies are wrapped in humility. Taehyung has never openly claimed that his decisions were great sacrifices. He has never positioned himself as a hero. He simply did what he believed was right. And it is precisely through that attitude that the public sees a sincerity that has become increasingly rare. Today, Korean entertainment portals describe Taehyung as an ideal example of a modern artist, someone capable of combining a global vision with a heart that remains firmly grounded. He understands the power of timing, the importance of togetherness, and the value of waiting. In his silence, he protects BTS. In his patience, he builds the world's anticipation. And in his humility, he makes ARMY fall in love again and again. When asked about the future, industry observers agree that whatever Taehyung is preparing will be a major moment. Not only because of its production scale, but because of the meaning behind it. This is not about a single concert or one project, but about the journey of an artist who chooses to walk slowly so that every step leaves a deep imprint. Today, the world may still be waiting, but one thing is certain. In America, in Japan, and across the globe, ARMY are waiting with smiles and unwavering faith. They know that when Taehyung finally returns to the stage, it will not be just another performance. It will be an emotional reunion born from trust, patience, and love that grew in silence. And perhaps that is Taehyung's greatest strength. He never forces the world to look at him. The world chooses on its own to wait. In the end, the story of Kim Taehyung is not merely about postponing a concert or executing a grand strategy. It is the story of an artist who understands that sincerity never loses its value, even in an industry that moves at relentless speed. With intelligence and humility, Taehyung shows that silence can speak, that waiting can be a form of courage, and that loyalty, to the group and to oneself, is the foundation of a lasting legacy. For ARMY in America, Japan, and around the world, Taehyung is not just an idol whose return to the stage is eagerly anticipated. He is a figure who teaches the meaning of trust, patience, and unconditional love. And when that day finally comes, when Taehyung steps back into the world's spotlight, everyone will know that this waiting was never in vain. Because some of the best moments in life do not arrive in haste, but are born from a silence filled with meaning.